This week on Ada TV, which takes a look at Cyprus Star newspaper, is sponsored by Mediterranean Gardeners Centre.
Hello and welcome back to This Week, and of course we've got to the bit you all love your gardening bit with Serdar Arapolo. Serdar, welcome again back to Ada TV, and you're going to tell us all about gardening again, aren't you, which is lovely. We love your little spot here on the programme, we do.
Thank you very much. Hello Maggie, how are you?
Very, very well indeed. Now in the paper this week, what a lovely photograph we've got. For those of you who haven't seen the paper this week, it is so colourful. It is the garden
like you, today you are very colourful as well.
Match your garden. But I mean, this is everybody's ideal garden, isn't it? I mean, colourful, which is what we love here in the Mediterranean. It's just beautiful. And you're talking about cactus gardens as well, which must be quite useful here because they don't need so much water, as you're saying here.
It's very good for all climes. Yes, it's very good. Today we're going to talk about the cactus corner, rockery corners, and we're going to get a little bit cold today about the water feature. Yes. But
a cactus garden is very pretty, and it's useful because, of, like you say, you don't need so much water.
Yeah. There is a lots of cactus lovers, of course. I mean, I can see always they come in and they ask in, and always after searching different cactuses. So, you know, cactuses, they flower once a year sometimes.
Yes, and they're beautiful flowers though, aren't they? Stunning.
They call them Queen of the Night.
Oh, do they? Queen of the Night. Oh.
They flower one night and sometimes couple hours even, and they just gone. What we do, as soon as the cactus flower, we start looking for the camera. Where is my camera? We just take some photographs because, you must not miss it. It's very nice. So, when we do cactus corners, most important things is we have to design it very nicely and easy maintain. What we can do, we can use the membrane, kind of the membrane, which is under it, which is not to give the chance the weeds come through. Because if his weeds come through, later to clean up in the middle of the cactus, believe me, it's not easy.
I know from experience.
Yes. Even if you use the gloves, it's not easy. To pick them up from there, especially winter time, very bad. So
the cover that you put on the ground is important. It's a quality
First job to just to cover of course, before than everything, let's use some weed killer. We use some weed killer and then put the membrane down and then start to cut the membrane. That depends of the shape of the cactuses. So we cut the shape of the cactuses, we put the cactuses down, and what we can do, we can put some sand. Yellow sand to give that look into cactuses. Sand, then here you go, some rocks, some pebbles, and then depends of the cactus we can design the rocks. So don't cover when you look. You have to look from the front. How it look. So always use the rocks, big rocks behind the cactuses. Behind the cactuses. In front we can always use some small pebbles. On the right, left we can put little bit bigger pebbles, and then always try to make it the smaller than middle cactus and the taller on the back.
Right. Now you're saying, we said about how dangerous it is when the weeds come out. How do you suggest
we get trouble?
Do we put them in with gloves? Is it best to wear very thick gloves to put them in?
Always when we're working with the cactuses, with the grapes, is better. Of course, make the job easier as well.
Yes, exactly. So once you've got your cactus garden going, it doesn't need a lot of water, does it?
Not at all. Not at all. I know some gardens because you know this country is holiday country. Some houses, they visit the houses once a year.
Yes, just come
I
over
can
for
see
holiday.
6 months they don't water them,
Really?
and then still they are no problem. Yes.
Fantastic.
That much less water or without water they can live.
Can survive.
Yes, yes.
And of course now cactuses come in beautiful colours, don't they? Pale greens and darker greens. So
Yes.
it's lovely shading
Pink,
for a
dark
garden.
pink sometimes.
Pink?
Yes, yes.
Wow.
Pink, yeah.
Ah.
Mostly grey.
Yes.
Mostly grey. Yes.
Yeah, but lovely.
White.
Yeah.
There's a white.
Is there?
Yes.
Oh,
Different color.
I know. I came in the other day and you had some beautiful ones, lovely shapes, lovely round ones. They looked gorgeous. You know.
But you know, Maggie, all cactuses flowering.
Yes, do
all
they?
Cactuses.
All
Yes.
of them.
All of them, they flower, but different season,
Yes.
different time.
And always in the night.
And yes, and of course there is an age they have to come.
Yes.
So the young
Mature.
ones always the less flowering.
Yes.
And the bigger one, more
flowers.
flowering.
Oh, well, they look gorgeous. And I mean, this you know, the picture here is just lovely. But you're going to talk us through also some water feature in our garden,
Yes,
aren't you?
these hot days,
Yes.
it's been very hot, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's been very hot.
Very hot,
Yes.
yes.
Yes, we trying to keep the our garden nice. We
Yes.
always trying to water in. I just say from here, maybe little find the very right time to water. So
Yes.
evening times, not very hot time. Even the cactus, when you
Right.
water in the cactuses, again evening time. And not often, when you water in the cactus, not often, maybe once a week,
Yes.
but plenty water. We can do
Yes.
this. We can also build artificial pond.
Right.
If you want to get some
Yes.
cool area, we can do that. Either later, waterfall, we can do natural way as well. But what I'm going to say here, we can do artificial pond, and we can make it to look natural.
Fantastic.
So what I'm going to just give some suggestions from here,
Yes.
how we can do the artificial pond to look natural.
Right.
So first of all, when we get in the artificial pond, then when you open the soil and everything, we need to use some rocks and pebbles to cover that pond to not to look artificial.
Yes.
So as much rocks, but right rocks, especially on the seaside, they can. I'm sure they can find very
Plenty.
yes, plenty, and the right one.
Yes.
To use and cover that plastic. Then pebbles inside, plenty pebbles inside, to not to see any plastic at all. Then we need some exotic plants.
Yes.
To
And
put
you have
some,
those as well.
we have everything.
Yes.
We can put some exotic plants. Easy ones. Bananas. We can put around some bananas to make it to look
Yes.
tropical. Umbrellas.
Yes.
I'm sure lots of city people, they know about umbrellas.
Yes.
Pampas grass is
Yes.
very nice
That's
to.
pretty, isn't
oh yeah,
it?
very nice to use the that area as well. And if you want to put some action, what we can do, we can put some nice color fish there
Oh,
to
good
give
idea,
some
yes.
action. And I'm sure when you sit down around that area, just to listen the voice of the water, and
Yes.
when you look the way is the water coming, even that makes you cool,
Pretty.
isn't it?
Yes, it does make you
making
feel
little-
cooler.
Yeah, of course. We have one our garden center, Mediterranean Garden Center. We have natural one. We built one there. Sometimes even we have very nice shape, but sometimes we think, oh, it's too hot. Let's put water
on.
to watch it and get some cold. We do this as well.
Yes,
So,
and it's important, like you say, when you have the pond, the artificial pond, to decorate it nicely around with the right shrubs, isn't it? The right
of course,
plants.
of course, and always don't cover the front. Always left, right side, and the back we can
Yes.
use the tall ones.
Yes.
And then, of course, some ground cover we can use in the front. It looks nice.
Right. It look beautiful.
It's
It's
look
like you say. I think it's something to remember that the taller ones must go at the back. You know, when we buy them, they're this big. We forget how big they're going to grow. That's
This is very important, Maggie.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This is very important. Sometimes, as you know, we buy, you can get some small plants, but you have to imagine what's going to happen in the future,
Yes.
how much they're going to grow.
Yes.
So always, they can be small plants, but what's going to happen in the future, you have to
Exactly.
watch out that as well.
But that's when we need you. We need your expertise. So you can say, this one, Maggie, is going to grow to 2 meters. This one is only going to go to 1 meter. So then you know where to plant them.
Yes,
don't
as
you?
much I
Yes.
can help, I'm trying to
I
help.
know.
Even on my article, I'm explaining,
You
just
do.
giving the names of the plants, what we can do. And then let's talk rockery.
Yes,
Yeah.
because we love
We
rockeries.
did mention about the rockery, this article
Yes.
as well. Yes, rockery is the most natural looking, isn't it, in the garden?
Yes.
Very, very nice and natural looking. Again, we're going to work with the rocks again. So we're going to jump in the sea and find the, yes.
Swimming around.
Yes, yeah. So we're going to find some natural and the big rocks we can find. Some pebbles we need to build our rockery. Of course, with the rockery, we need some rockery plants, rockery flowers.
Different types of plants.
Different, and as you know, when you water in the rockery area, you cannot put plenty of water.
Yes.
So they have to be strong, and the less watering plants, they have to be there.
Hardy plants, yes.
Hardy plants and the color.
Yes, that's what we need.
We can get the color with the hardy plants.
Yes, you can't
of course,
you? Yes.
So what we can suggest there's a roselia, very nice, to put it there. Red color, very nice looking. Also now we can get the yellow roselia. There is a yellow color as well. We can put some gazania, very nice there, and sedum is look beautiful.
Yes.
Also some rosemary, lavender.
Yes, lovely smells as well.
Very nice smell.
Yes, when the wind blows and you get that lovely smell of lavender.
Of course, very nice. Yeah. So we can get some rosemary there as well. So again, when we build our rockery, we have to make it like a moon, open moon style, and then in the middle, very small rocks and the plants, and the left and right and the back, bigger ones. So to make it, when you look like a picture, it look very nice.
That's very good to say that, yes, like a picture.
Exactly.
Yes, because you have to think about it when it's fully grown, don't we? Not just now putting the little plants in. When it's fully grown is the picture, is the finished article.
Exactly. Yes. You're going to think what's going to happen in the future,
how
much they're going to grow, and the ground cover always in the front. This is important.
And
to not to cover the, sorry.
Yeah, sorry. It's nice to have the colour in the rockery because your stones are going to be a cream colour, aren't they? Pale colour. So nice to have flowers around the rockery.
There is also colour, brown colour rocks. You can find black. You can find green.
Right.
There is different rocks in our country because I'm always walking around and I can find different kind of the rocks. I'm very interested with the rocks. I love them. So color rocks, but most color, important, color, flower. Of course, rockery flower, most important.
Yes.
So after when we design the rockery, and then rockery is take time.
To grow.
To grow. It's different to other garden designs.
Yes.
You have to go step by step. So you have to plant something and then look. You have to give them chance to grow a little bit more.
Be patient.
Of course. You have to be patient. Then you have to look how much more space you have, and then more again.
Yes.
You have to measure everything.
Yes.
And justice everything there. This is how it looks.
That's where your expertise comes in, is saying, like, measuring. Now, I would never have thought of that, but that's a very good tip to people. You don't just put things in, think about it.
And then, when you design the rocks, it's not finished. Then you have to always control the flower. Control them, not to let them to mix together, because if they mix together, it doesn't look rockery.
No, it doesn't. But this is the thing, isn't it? You see them grow and you want them to carry on growing, but we have to be, very strict with ourselves and prune them.
Yeah.
Yes.
There is another thing I cannot pass. Also, we can use the membrane for the rockery area.
Right.
This is another thing, because again, when you have rockery with the weeds, I'm sure it's not going to look nice.
No, not at all.
So we have to control the weeds under the control. Then again, from the beginning, weed killer, and then membrane. We can, even the rocks can sit on the membrane.
Yes.
This is important.
Yes.
So then we put the plant. Always leave some space. Doesn't matter how you plant them. Leave some space for the watering as well to get.
Oh right. Yes,
at least they get some water. Then afterwards, just sit down and watch it. And again, Passion, what you said, step by step, you will see your rockery come in and it look nice.
And of course, plants grow so quickly here, don't they? Because we have the wonderful, temperature. The soil is very good as well, so they grow quickly. It's an instant garden, I think.
Weather is important. The sun always make the plants to get thirsty a lot. So you will give them lots of plenty water, because you don't want to lose the plant.
No, you don't.
And as much water you give, and then they get sun.
Yeah, they're happy.
They're very happy. They're happy.
It's like us. Yeah. We need water, we need sunshine, and we're happy.
It's important to be happy and healthy.
Yes.
Plants need to be healthy.
They do.
You know?
Yes.
And me, sometimes I speak to flowers. You know.
Yes, I do. I sometimes tell them how beautiful they look, which is very, very important.
Yeah. Now we're gonna speak some climbers.
Yes.
These days, we can see them everywhere. Beautiful smell we can get from the climbers. We can use honeysuckle.
Yes, which is lovely.
It's very nice. Even the pool area, we can plant it because it doesn't do mess. And it's very good cover. Very good cover. They cover everything.
Yes.
You have gas tanks, you want to cover it, here you go, honeysuckle.
Good idea.
It's help you.
Yes.
You have water tank, sometimes you can see on your garden, you have water tank.
Looks ugly, cover it.
You can put some pergolas, wood pergolas, and then put it on. Or even metals.
Yes.
Especially gas tanks, you have to use the metal, that area. But still, you can use the climbers to cover these ugly things.
Yes.
Stephanidis, beautiful plant. It's very hardy, strong. There is some houses in the hill on the mountain. If you want to use the climber, go for Stephanidis, no problem.
Really?
Wind, no problem. Sun, no problem. Very less water. They grow very quick, covering all the walls.
So really hardy plants.
Very hardy plants and beautiful smell.
Lovely
very
smell.
nice.
I don't know that one.
Stephanidis.
Yes. Very pretty.
Probably you see it somewhere, but you don't
know what it is.
You don't know the name, but it has very strong green leaves and white flower, and fantastic. I very love it.
The leaves are green all year round?
All year round.
Wonderful.
Evergreen.
If
they are evergreen.
That's fantastic.
They are evergreen.
If you're going to cover something, use it as a covering of the water tank, you need them to be evergreen, so as in the winter, you still don't see the tank. So
and you don't want to get trouble, mess all the time to clean up the midst as well.
No leaves
Again, pool area, one more time. Stephanidis is perfect to use it, because if you get the leaves out, always you can get trouble with the pool. But with these plants, no problem.
Wonderful. That's a very good tip.
And jasmine, of course.
Yes, wonderful perfume.
Jasmine, we can have all Mediterranean gardens have jasmine.
Yes, they do, yes.
How about Pakistani nights, Maggie?
Oh, I love them. But there's the purple one and the white one. And it's the purple one that has the lovely smell?
No, Pakistani nights have a very cream color flower.
Just cream, not a purple flower as well?
No. Cream color flower, Pakistani nights I'm talking about. Leaves is not very strong, but you can cut and shape it like a sharp style. Evening times is very heavy.
It is very heavy.
Sometimes I will tell the customer or garden lovers, if you have allergic, be careful.
Yes, because it's very strong.
If you have allergic and still you want Pakistani night in your garden, take it as much far away your garden because even sometimes you sitting inside and
you can smell it.
Very heavy.
Yes, it is a very, very, I call it heady smell because but it's lovely. I do like it.
Yeah. And the last things I want to talk about, frangipani. You must have frangipani in your garden.
You
must have.
The perfume.
Yeah.
That's Mediterranean to me, frangipani.
It is, and the white color ones has more smell, more strong smell.
Right, and the little yellow center.
Exactly, yellows on inside. But now we can get them color, red color, yellow color. Yes, there is, but is not as much as the smell as much as the white ones.
The white one is just so beautiful.
And it's very easy to maintain it. Very easy to maintain it. Yeah. Tropical looking, exotic looking, very nice.
Yes, they are tropical, you're right.
They are. Less water. They don't get any trouble with any sickness or nothing. Very easy maintenance.
They're again a hardy plant.
Very hardy plants.
Wonderful.
As you know, they drop the leaves in the winter time.
Yes.
Even when they don't have the leaves, they look pretty.
They look different, don't they?
Yes. They are. We need them in the garden.
Oh, so every week you come and you give us lots and lots of tips, and you really are so very clever, and we really love this part of the program. Everybody loves it.
Thank you very much.
They keep saying, what is he going to be talking about next week? And I go, I'm not telling you.
They keep asking.
We will have another lovely article, I know, from you.
Yeah, next week is very interesting as well. But we must arrange to get some question, I believe.
Yes,
because people they asking too much.
I know.
We want to ask what's happening. There is some problems on the garden, and we want to ask for you.
So
of
if
course,
you're worried about your garden, if you're worried about your plants, well, first stop anyway is go to Mediterranean Gardener. You cannot go to a better place for a start. And also, if you want to write in with any of your questions, please do, or pop into Mediterranean Gardener in Alsenjack and leave your questions, and we will answer them next week and the week after, because we'd love to. Anyway, Serdar, thank you.
You can always email to me. You can always email to me, or either to you, to get some question about it.
Yes, your email address is here and your website is here, so you have everything there, and you can we'll answer all your, well, I won't, but Serdar will answer all your questions.
As much I can do, I will be glad.
You are the expert.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming in this week.
Thank you.
We missed you last week because we had elections, so we had no
program, it was very, very fast.
We will be here next week, won't we, Serdar?
Of course we will be here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, take care, everybody, and do be very careful out there, because it is extremely hot, but we will be back with you next week, and Serdar will be here with me as well. So take care. We will see you next week. Bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye.
This week on ABBA TV, which takes a look at Cyprus Star newspaper, is sponsored by Mediterranean Gardeners Centre.